Hello, everyone. Welcome to our fantastic journey through the stars. Today, we're diving into Star Wars Episode IX, The Rise of Skywalker. Imagine flying through space and meeting all kinds of heroes and villains. What do you think happens when the bravest heroes face the biggest challenges? Will they save their friends and the entire galaxy? Join us to explore the exciting adventures, the amazing battles, and the mysterious places they visit. Let's find out how the heroes try to win and what secrets they discover. Ready to blast off into the story? Let's go.
In the sixth episode of this entire series, but he was not dead at that time, but alive and repairing his body for so long. And now, after getting his body back, Andrew has come into his existence, so he had threatened the resistance, meaning the rebels, that he would come with the final order or, in other words, the meaning of the basically final order is that his most dangerous team, who will have big laser gunships, and with one shot, the entire planet will be destroyed. The scene shifts there. General Leia, who, by making some of her own rebel comrades spies inside the First Order, reaches all the submissions of the Dark Forces. Mainly, Bail, who is also giving training to become a warrior because for so long, she has been training with Luke Skywalker, but has not completed it, which is done by Leia's brother. But now Leia starts helping him to complete the training, after which the scene shifts. Kylo, who was fighting fate with his wits, seemed invincible in front of his lightsaber and force. He systematically defeats everyone one by one, acquiring a wave finder device in the process. Essentially, this device is a triangular-shaped device, and its special feature is that it can help locate people using the dark forces. Now, whether they are on any planet or traveling through space in any spaceship, many people are now attempting to find other users of the dark forces with the help of this device. He travels at the speed of light in his spaceship, trying to reach everyone and finally arrives at a planet. There, Kylo meets a lion who tells him that he created the supermodel, which Kylo had known from Kaylee Gordon. The lion turns him into his apprentice and informs him about his final order and laser seeds. Now everything is handed over to him, and he is given a pilot task to eliminate himself, which is being trained by General Leia. The main scene shifts. Chiba's Poke Fan and Dundee Doo, who were assigned a mission, find out that the lion is still alive and is now on a civil ballet. After that, all these people inform General Leia and Drake along with the information. Jabri says that she will find that city and finish it, but her friends did not want to let her go alone because they knew that the lion is quite powerful, and no one can stand against his power. So Rey says okay, you guys can come with me. But here the problem was that they did not know the way to the goal planet. Then Rio remembers that Luke had a book in which he mentioned information about a device called the Wave Finder on the planet Barsana. That means if they find the tiger, i.e., the knife on which the location to find a member is written, people will also reach the finder, and if they reach the finder, then after that, they will directly reach a school planet, and if they reach the sensible planet, then everything will be found. In Rio, there was no confusion about reaching goal planet. Removing this confusion and coming back to the main story. All these people reach the Barsana planet, where they meet Chiba's remaining master and also Han Solo's best friend. Now both of them also help in finding that device that they can find the finder. Although it is difficult for them to do so, finally, all of them together find that knife on which all the information about fighting the finder was written. But the language written on it could not be understood, and if someone could read it, it was only him. Only and only the owner of the Dark Forces attempt to read it through limited scenes. But this language was erased from his system because only people of the Dark Forces wanted to keep this information to themselves. At this moment, they are all on a ship, and it turns out to be the ship of the person with the knife. However, he could collect calories through his own ship, so he also arrives at the scene. A powerful fight ensues among them. Since the new Josh Wells Star Wars series, top-notch graphics and VFX are essential. Many people, with the help of Kylo's strong troopers from his First Order, capture his mind and take him along. However, in the meantime, Rey tries to use her powers to stop their ship by using the Force. But suddenly, her attention is diverted, and a powerful bolt of lightning comes out of her hand, destroying her ship right there. It seems to Rey that she herself has taken the lives of others. Because of this, she becomes quite angry, after which all these people leave from there, hiding behind a rock in space, avoiding other extraplanetary beings. In this hiding, they locate Drive Smith with the help of their own links, i.e., the person who can create android robots and can also repair my legs. After finding him, they provide him with the Triforce coding decoding, which now allows CPDO to decode that language. But the biggest problem here was that CP Rio had forgotten all his old memories. That is, His old memory was erased. Through this coding, it is revealed where the Finder device is, and with the help of his force, it is also known where the Finder device is available. At the same place, these people also go with the J-bag to save it. Then, to save him, all these people reach the Star Air Base, where Kailash is with his remaining force and other team members. Here, there is a fierce confrontation among all of them. In this scenario, if there is a confrontation with the Wounded Ones and also in Africa, where Badri tells her that you are not just anyone but Adrian's granddaughter, and you can use the powers of this force because he received those powers from them. Then, Rey asks what happened to my parents, and Carl tells her that when you were small, Ambriar killed your parents through a hunter climb so that the powers within you could be unleashed. Although, in doing so, he was also killed, and your parents left you on a planet called Shabuk, and their conversation continued. Meanwhile, the other and Shyam Rapta go and bring everyone to the commander, but here we find out that General Zia's spy was also present, who tries to save them. They escape from there with Aditya. However, the commander does not like this, and they kill him right there. Here, we see all of them arriving on a strange planet where Kalu had hidden the receiver finder. But as soon as Rey picks it up, Kaylee arrives there, and this time she has not one but two lightsabers. After another fight between them, now Rey, using the finder, reaches Emperor. Many people here destroy that finder. In this intense battle between them, no one could stop it. They were both thirsty for each other's blood, but General Leia could feel the powers of the Force, and she knew that if she wanted to create a distraction between these two, she could only do that. Where she takes her life with the help of her Force and calls Kaylee in her last breath, where Kalu is destroyed, and taking advantage of this, Rey hits him with the light limit. But now Rena also knew that her leader, General Leia, had been killed. Although both of them felt bad, and they both suggest separating. After that, Rhea decides that she will save Kaylee, and with the help of her Force, she releases the damage done to the bodies of the wounded using the light limit and knew that as many times there would be a fight between them, the destruction of human civilization would be. Therefore, like Leo, she settles on the same planet and tries to end all the wars, but then Leo's spirit appears, motivating her that you are the last warriors, and you have to end the body. Genetic leagues tell her about a dark force's owner. If he stays alive, the lives of many more people will be lost. It doesn't matter if you are his granddaughter, and who knows if you can defeat him or not, a limp, but the difference is that you are on the right path, and truth always wins in the end. Therefore, you have to go back and end the lion, and while leaving, give Leo Lea's lightsaber and also tell him Handler's location. After that, a straight-up rape occurs. On such a goal planet where the lion was present, Kalu also comes to help them, and now both of them stand in front of the lion to finish him off. But this was the lion's move. He starts using their powers to join the pieces of his body by using the powers of both of them. In the whole process, they were quite wounded. A time comes when he takes his last breath, but then Cairo helps him and puts an end to him with the force of the police. But in doing so, his own life is lost. But now Rey was very angry, and she now looks at Luke and Leia. Both planes carrying the light birds take the power of Dark Horse's owner, Cameroon, and turn the rope upside down, and with this, Handler is destroyed. In the shooting of this movie, we see that it reaches the same, a direct cartoon on a planet, and there, Rey and Leia, both brother and sister, bury the light symbols in the ground. At that moment, a fairy woman sees them doing this with women, and she asks who you are. She tells her that she is Rhaeskar. In a way, Rey considered them her guardians, and with this painting, the fantastic story ends here.